So let's talk a little bit about. It seemed like they brought Duff in. Obviously, they knew you were quitting, so they brought Duff in. Seems like February of this year to start writing under the premise that he would be writing with them and stuff. Did you know anything about that?
Um, I forget how I found out about it, but when I heard about it, I thought that like it made sense. I mean, because I said like, and I don't mean this in a negative or positive. I just mean in terms of a fit. Um, that when I heard that, I thought, well, unfortunately for me, how I feel about Jane's Addiction, that Duff fits Jane's Addiction more than I do. Like
The current.
I don't belong in Jane's Addiction anymore.
Okay.
And you plug him in and it makes sort of, at least it makes a cosmetic sense. You know,
Yeah.
guys in leather pants with their shirts off, black leather, whatever, that kind of thing, that kind of rock dude thing. So, it made sense. And I thought to myself, it sort of serves, because again, now I'm back to observing from a distance Jane's Addiction. I thought it makes sense. They're doing the like marrying the two different catalogs thing that Velvet Revolver did and lots of people are doing these days.
Yeah.
And you know, and he has more of a vibe, than Chris. Chris is an amazing bass player. There's
Oh
Chris
yeah.
is a better, you know, he's a better bass player than Duff and I combined. But he's just not, he's not. Uh,
The
he
feel.
doesn't have a vibe.
Right.
He doesn't have a vibe on stage, and so I thought Duff makes sense, and in a lot of ways he fits better than I do. Um, and then what was cool was that Duff called me out of the blue. I've never spoken to him before, and just called me to reach out to me. Like he initially started, I've never done this before. I've never played in someone else. I just thought I would call because and then just wound up going, I'm not sure why I'm calling. I'm just reaching out to you. And I thought it was really cool and I was charmed by it. And we wound up talking for like 45 minutes or whatever about stuff and about that idea of playing other people's music and, and how that feels and how that's different and adjustment and all that. Anyway, we just wound up having a really nice talk, whatever. Um, yeah. And then, yeah. And then
Yeah.
soon after that, he was he was no longer